Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya.
Jai Guruji. First of all, a very, very, very happy Diwali to Guru Maharaj and to the beautiful, beautiful Sangha that I see from here and from Guruji's Darbar. So, first of all, I just want to start the satsang by a shlok from Guru Granth Sahib Ji that मेरा मुझ में कुछ नहीं जो कुछ है सो तेरा तेरा तुझको सौंपते क्या लागे मेरा. If I'm standing in front of you right now, if we all are here together, it's a beautiful auspicious day. It's just because of Guru Maharaj. And it's very funny how this happened, and I was not supposed to be here. I was back in Delhi, and I've come to the US for 6 months across different places. I'm a doctor and I'm working across different hospitals in the US, and I'm here for 2 months in New York. So I was like, I have to attend Guruji Satsang, and a lot of invites came to New Jersey, New York, and everything. But there was a reason why he called me here. There was a reason why he did what he wants to do, and that's always Guru Maharaj. My journey started with Guruji a couple of years back, and it's a transformational journey. Guru Maharaj, there is so much Sangat Ajkal. There is like loads and pleats of Sangat all around the world, and it's become a wild phenomena, global phenomena. But Sangat बढ़ने से it's the other thing, other way around I'll put it, like कि संगत बहुत है, भीड़ बहुत है, संगत बहुत कट है. There's just a handful of Guru Sangat, because Guru Maharaj is something which is not extravagant, is not very, immaculate ki darbar and everything. It's a feeling and it's a way of living. Guru Maharaj has taught me, and I'm sure each one of us sitting here, different phases of our life have been transformed by him. And let me tell you, if you are here today, agar aap aaj inke presence mein hai, be rest assured Guru Maharaj is Virajman today here. And each one of us will take a lot of blessings back home. We don't know what kind of blessings, but we will take a bunch of blessings back home. Guru Maharaj it looks so, it's a beautiful darbar. Diwali is such a beautiful, beautiful festival. But what is Diwali, as Auntie mentioned, those 5 evils, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Maya, Ahankar. It's the time to get rid of those. There are so many satsangs to share, because every day, every moment is a satsang with Guruji. While I was coming here, I came from New York. It was a 2-hour drive. मैं सोच रहा था क्या सत्संग करूँ. I was thinking all the way around. I came from a meeting and मैंने कहा कि गुरुजी का सत्संग is a responsibility and you have to deliver. Because if he has told you to do a seva, it is seva, irrespective of anything. So I was thinking क्या करें. Whatever I say, whatever it's going to be him. It's not going to be me. So let's start a little earlier. First time when I got introduced, I'm from a Sikh family, so we have Guru Granth Sahib Ji at home. And again, the same thing, when we got introduced to gurus, and we all were like, Guru kya hota hai? We imagined them in a saffron chola, long beards, and giving pravachans and everything. Our next door neighbor started doing satsangs at our home, and we came to know about Guruji and everything. And my mom said, Aman, ye hai. मैंने तो बोल दिया. I shouted at her. I was like कि मम्मी नहीं ये कहाँ किस गुरु के पास जा रही हो? We are Sikhs. हम गुरुद्वारे जाते हैं. गुरुजी की क्या गुरुजी? Like a totally ignorant person. As everybody would go through their own journeys. It's his time when he'll make you realize when he needs you to come to the darbar. So time happened. I've always been a very spiritual and a religious child, and it just happened the day I stepped into Bade Mandir, that feeling, that union was complete. Ki yahi jagah hai, now my search for my Guru is complete. There is nothing else which I can get. I still remember the Shabad going on. This was many years back. Say Simre Jine Aap Simra, and that happens to be one of my most prized Shabad Kirtans. And when we talk about Guru Maharaj, it's a journey of life. We were, mom, dad and I, we went to Turkey about 2 years back. And हम लोग we were doing this tour and everything. I come from a family of doctors, so we all were very busy. तो बड़ा मुश्किल होता है सब साथ में जाके घूमें कहीं. So we all went together, and my mom was a little on the she was a little overweight, so she was having trouble walking. उनके पैरों में थोड़े knees में little pain she was having, and because of her our tours got delayed. And I was like, मम्मी आपको घर पे ही रहना चाहिए था, फिर like जैसे कहते हैं हम हर 20 मिनट में रुक जाते हैं, हम आप चलते हो तो, because हमारा टूर कैसे हो गया, इतना बड़ा टूर है. We were in Cappadocia in Turkey, and ठीक है वो हुआ जो भी हुआ, कर आके ख़त्म हुआ. We slept that day finished. And in the morning, early morning, I still remember about 5:36 in the morning, we were all sleeping, and then I get up dot I think 6 or 6:02 a.m. and I was like, Guruji का सपना आया है. And I have a tendency, whenever something happens, I quickly write it down कि भूल ना जाए, because it's him, and it's not a dream. Let me tell you, let me make this very very clear. It's not a dream, it's a reality which is happening in a totally different dimension. कितने लोग कहते हैं हमें सपना नहीं आता, जब तक गुरुजी नहीं चाहेंगे it won't come. If there is a need, if he thinks there is a need, only then that sapna would come. And that's not just a dream, it's a blessing, and which comes with its own reasons and its own reasonings. So what I see in that dream is a very weird start to the dream. So we are all in Empire State, for those of you know, and the Valentine's Day man raha hai apparently, and बहुत सारे balloons लगे हुए हैं, and Guruji's gaddi is there. Guruji is not there. Few of the aunties and Sudha auntie, I think all of us are standing there, and my mom is there. 2-3 aunties are there. We are just preparing कि Guruji भी आएंगे and everything. So when we enter Empire State, we go like this. We take a U-turn, and then there's Guruji's gaddi. So एकदम से हम लोग खड़े हुए हैं, वी आर वेटिंग फॉर गुरुजी, एंड लाइट चली जाती है एम्पायर स्टेट में. इट्स ब्लैक, कंप्लीट ब्लैक. एंड दिल्ली में भी पूरी लाइट चली जाती है. मैंने कहा यार ये क्या हो गया, एम्पायर स्टेट में लाइट चली गई. इट वाज वेरी वेरी वियर्ड, एंड समझ ही नहीं आया क्या हो रहा है. द नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट आई सी इज, गुरुजी की जैसे गद्दी है ना, गुरुजी की गद्दी के बिल्कुल पीछे देयर इज अ स्मॉल फ्लैट बेड, जिसपे गुरुजी's मदर, माता जी, शी इज लाइंग डाउन, एंड शी इज क्राइंग इन पेन कि हाय मेरे दर्द हो रही है. एंड मेरे को समझ ही ना आया. मैंने कहा कि दिस इज़ वेरी वियर्ड, मैं ये क्या हो रहा है, शी इज़ क्राइंग, एंड बहुत दर्द हो रही है बॉडी में उनको एंड एवरीथिंग. एंड वी टेंड टू ओवर थिंक, वी टेंड टू थिंक इसका क्या रीज़न है, बट दैट कम्स विद टाइम. विद गुरुजी वी लर्न रेट्रोस्पेक्टिवली, इन द सेंस आपको अभी नहीं पता चलेगा आपके साथ क्या हो रहा है या ये क्यों आपको बताया जा रहा है. वी लर्न मे बी डेज, मंथ्स, आवर्स, ईयर्स लेटर कि अच्छा वो हुआ था, दैट वॉज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट सत्संग, दैट वॉज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट ब्लेसिंग. So she was crying and everything, and then एकदम से मैंने कहा कि मेरे को समझ ही ना आ रहा था क्या हो रहा है. The next thing that I see is there's a beam of light. I still vividly remember this white light सीधा आके गुरुजी के जहाँ चरण होते हैं, जहाँ गुरुजी बैठते थे उसके सामने ऐसे, it just is like a beam of light, and it just comes from ऊपर कहीं clouds or something, and धीरे धीरे गुरुजी के चरण बनते हैं, करते करते करते, and then Guruji is standing in his magnanimous yet simple form, just like this, ऐसे करके खड़े हैं गुरुजी. And मैं I was so overwhelmed. I was like कि ये क्या हो रहा है, and मैंने कहा अब तो लाइट भी आ गई. जैसे ही लाइट आई वो, तो मैं पूछने लगा था गुरुजी ने, तो गुरुजी ने ऐसे हाथ कर दिया, तो I kept quiet, and I was about to cry, and it was so overwhelming for me to see that. And मेरे को समझ ही ना आया क्या करूँ मैं. तो फिर गुरुजी ने बहुत ज़ोर से पंजाबी जैसे बोलते थे, उन्होंने बोला कि मेरी माँ दी सारी दर्दें ले ले और उन्हें ठीक कर दे. एंड एज सुन एज ही सेड दैट, एकदम से माता जी जो पीछे, शी वॉज इन लॉट ऑफ पेन, शी वॉज एब्सोल्युटली काम, साइलेंट, एंड शी वॉज रेस्टिंग आराम से, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, नो पेन, नथिंग, नो सफरिंग एट ऑल. ओके, दैट हैपेंड, एंड अगेन डिडंट अंडरस्टैंड दैट, बट जस्ट वेंट ऑन. तो फिर गुरुजी ने अपनी आंखें खोली ऐसे, एंड देन मैं मुड़ा, एंड मेरे उस टाइम आंसू, इट वाज सो ओवरवेलमिंग, वो आंसू भी नहीं अटक गए थे, इट वाज नॉट कमिंग आउट, एंड आई वाज लाइक लाइट भी आ गई है. तो मैंने कहा मैं चलो गुरुजी से पूछते हैं, वी टेंड टू आस्क हिम लाइक अ फ्रेंड. सो आई आस्क्ड हिम, मैंने कहा गुरुजी वो लाइट, आई जस्ट सेड लाइट, इज लाइक हाँ मैं आया ना ताते आई है लाइट. एंड मैंने कहा हाँ जी गुरुजी. एंड उसके बाद कुछ नहीं था, एंड देन ही मूव्ड ऐसे, एंड देन ही अंडरस्टूड व्हाट आई वाज गोइंग थ्रू फॉर वट एवर रीजंस. And then मैंने कहा, Guruji was in his plain beige kurta, very simple, and then he turned towards me and he did like this, and I said, Aja. And I went and I hugged him, we had our shoulders, and that was the most beautiful union Sangat can have with a Guru. What else do you need, I mean? We didn't understand the meaning by that time. And वो हुआ, फिर some aunties came and langar हुआ, dancing हुई, and dream went off, खत्म. दैट्स ऑल. सुबह उठा, समझ ही ना आया क्या मतलब है उसका. एंड अगले दिन वी हैड द अदर टूर्स एंड एवरीथिंग, वी वेंट ऑन एंड ऑन एंड ऑन. आफ्टर अ डे आई आस्क्ड, आई जस्ट थॉट, मैंने कहा यार सब ठीक हो रहा है, मम्मी की पेन हो रही थी पैरों में, यू नो, शी वाज हैविंग लॉट ऑफ पेन. एंड देन आई आस्क्ड, मैंने कहा पेन, कहते कौन, मेरे तो पेन नहीं हो रही कोई, आई एम एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. एंड दैट इज द डे एंड दिस टुडे शी इज स्टिल ऑन द हेवियर साइड, बट नॉट दैट पेन अगेन. The pain didn't come back. So this is just a small satsang, is just a sharing. It's how you interpret it. It's how he wants you to interpret it. It's a totally different world. Guruji ke jaise satsang mein, you know, there's so many people who come, but how many of us realize what is a guru? It's a feeling. For me, it's something else. For you, it's something else. For him or her, it's something else. किसी के लिए सत्संग करना, किसी के लिए सत्संग में आना. सब लोग पूछते हैं गुरुजी से कैसे कनेक्ट करें हम, you know. And when somebody asks me, I simply cannot give an answer because I am not supposed to do that. Everybody has their own way of connecting with Guru. किसी के लिए शब्द कीर्तन सुनना, गुरबानी सुनना, किसी के लिए पूजा करना, जिस भी रिलीजन के, जिस भी उसके हैं. Guruji always used to, as he always said, you know, आते रहा करो. You know, without any expectations, just come, believe. And it's very easy to say, you know, मैं surrender कर दिया है गुरुजी को. Surrender is a very heavy word, and it comes with a lot of responsibility. It doesn't happen in a day or two. It takes years, we I think come hai if you are not that of that conviction of a guru as a sangat. So Guruji ki sangat mein there's so many people who come and everything, but do we really realize what a guru is? For me, I'm a doctor. I don't get the time to attend so many satsangs, and I used to sulk about it. पहले मैंने कहा मेरे को भी करना है सत्संग, मेरे को भी attend करना है, but doesn't happen. So somebody asked me, आप कैसे connect करते हो? So for me, this answer is very simple. You don't need to connect. If you've established that connection, it's there. When I see a patient, just holding their hands, you know that you're surrounded by that Guru's energy. So you help those patients with Guru Maharaj's energy. It's not me, it's not you, it's Guru Maharaj. It's everybody has their own way of connecting. But then when we have doubts, because of whatever things, you know, किसी के दर्शन हुए, किसी का कुछ हुआ, don't come here for miracles. If you ask for miracles, you will never ever be able to reach a guru. And if you want truly to be connected to be with a guru, you will never require a miracle. It's as simple as that. आप बिना, you know, जैसे आप लोग, most of you must have heard that शब्द which भाई हरबंस सिंह जी जगाधरी वाले उनके चलते हैं काफ़ी शब्द, and they say कि संगत में 4 टाइप के लोग आते हैं, ऊंगे चूंगे डूंगे मूंगे. The first who come, you know, चलो ऑफिस खत्म हो गया, शाम हो गई, अब गुरुजी के साथ सत्संग में जाने, वील ऑल गो टुगेदर, चलो आ गए, बैठ गए, कल चले गए. द सेकेंड वेराइटी ऑफ पीपल और द संगत्स और द भीड़, एज यू माइट वांट टू कॉल इट, दे कम, यू नो, कि चलो अब डिनर हो जाएगा, लाइक दैट, यू नो, लंगर हो जाएगा, डिनर हो जाएगा, नॉट लंगर, डिनर हो जाएगा. द थर्ड वन हु आई लाइक टू कॉल द आईज, यू नो, वो बैग कौन सा है, वो आंटी क्या आई हैं, उनने क्या पहना है, यू नो, अच्छा इनके वो भी आते हैं, इट्स जस्ट द आईज. And the fourth is the real sangat who come for the guru, who come to do shukrana to the guru, irrespective of what the circumstances are. Doesn't mean if you are coming to a guru, आपको हमेशा rose beds मिलेंगे. The mere fact that you acknowledge कि आपको बुरी problems आ रही हैं, financial, personal relationships, emotional, psychological, anything, and that time also you don't break your trust or believe in guru, that time is the time when the guru will start blessing you. You have stages of, you know, increasing yourself in this path. Everybody has the different stages. But the time when you think you are very connected, जब वो मैं आ जाता है, he will strike you right down. And nobody can tell you how to connect to a guru. Direct connection is the essence. तार नाल तार जोड़ना. I'll tell you a very important satsang that happened with me, which maybe I was supposed to share it here, which I for a very long time did not share it because I was scared of it. Couple of years back, when you get inquisitive about Guruji, when you start knowing more about Guru Maharaj, and then you realize कि अच्छा वो तो बहुत connected संगत है, उनसे और जानना है, you come across so many different people, but it's a very very thin line where you can differentiate between your guru and a sangat. A sangat can never teach you how to connect to a guru. It's only the guru who can teach you with whatever energy he gives you. I got connected with this sangat couple of years back. She or he, I'm not going to obviously reveal that, but it's a very long story. बहुत गुरुजी के बारे में बताया. I got very fascinated. अब तो मेरे को गुरुजी के बारे में बहुत पता है, एज अ इनोसेंट चाइल्ड वुड से कि अब तो आई नो एवरीथिंग, यू नो, आई नो, अच्छा ऐसा उनका कस्टम्स है, ऐसा होता है, दैट मैं केम इन, दैट ईगो केम इन, दैट प्राइड केम इन, which should never happen. And that is the time when Guruji will make you realize if he really, really wants you to stay as a Sangat, if he wants to continue to bless you and bless other people through you. So this happened for a very long time, months, and I started doing things differently because the Sangat guided me, not my Guru. I had my focus as the Guru, but somewhere down the line that focus changed and shifted to the Sangat to go to the Guru. Never do that. It should be a point direct connection with Guru Maharaj. Whenever I try to meditate, I imagine this gold wire I hold in my hand. That's my way of connecting. And then I pull it like this. मैंने कहा एक वो वायर है जो बस गुरुजी मेरे बीच में है. It's nobody else. I get this dream of Guru Maharaj and we are sitting in बड़े मंदिर and पूरा खाली है, chandelier के नीचे we are sitting and my mom is there and we are all sitting there and गुरुजी ऐसे नीचे करके बैठे हुए हैं and मम्मी फिर चाय प्रसाद लाती है गुरुजी के लिए, जैसे होता है गुरुजी का कवर करके. एंड देन मम्मी ने कहा गुरुजी चाय प्रसाद, एंड गुरुजी ने ऐसे आंखें खोल के ऐसे देखा एंड मम्मी पे चला एनी गरम चाय दें गुरु नु. मम्मी डर गई, इसलिए इतना तो गरम नहीं था, नॉर्मल ओनली, ले जाओ इनू. तो मम्मी फिर वापस ले गई उनको. तो दैट वाज द टाइम आई वाज 1-to-1 विद गुरुजी. सो मैंने कहा ये चांस फिर मिलेगा नहीं, मैं भी तो गुरु को बताऊं मैं गुरु के बारे में कितना जानता हूँ. हाउ स्टूपिड ऑफ वन पर्सन, हाउ स्टूपिड वन कैन बी एंड हाउ नाइव कैन वन बी. बट दीज आर द थिंग्स विच रियली रियली टीच यू how to get to the right path. So मैंने गुरुजी को बोला, मैंने कहा गुरुजी, तो गुरुजी looked at me like this and I know he was not of the normal temperament he is, he was on the little stronger side that day and मैंने कहा गुरुजी आपको पता है मैंने ना बहुत आपके बारे में सुना है, मैंने बहुत जाना है आपके बारे में and for example so आंटीज है ऐसे, तो वैसे नाम की बहुत आंटीज होंगी. तो गुरुजी कहते केड़ी आंटी. तो मैंने पूरा नाम बताया कि यहाँ है, वो यहाँ रहती हैं एवरीथिंग. ओ माय गॉड, गुरुजी टर्न फियर्स रेड, जैसे कहते हैं ना रुद्र रूप. ही टर्न रेड एंड ही इज लाइक मैं क्या सी ओदे कोल जान दे लई एंड ही शाउटेड एट द टॉप ऑफ हिज वॉइस. मैं बहुत डर गया एंड मेरे को समझ ही ना आया क्या करूँ मैं क्या सी ओदे नाल गल करन दे लई. मैंने कहा नहीं गुरुजी नहीं, एंड आई स्टार्टेड शिवरिंग. इट वाज समथिंग व्हिच आई कुडंट अंडरस्टैंड कि क्या हो रहा है. मुझे लगा था मैं ठीक जा रहा हूँ. That's where the Guru shuts you down and he tells you ऐ गलत है, ऐ सही है. It's you who has to decide. He will keep guiding you with whatever different types mechanisms he can, but it's up to us to realize. I was crying and pouring of tears. मैंने कहा गुरुजी, मैं हाथ जोड़ के मैंने कहा गुरुजी I'm so sorry, मेरे को बताओ मैं इसका कैसे प्रायश्चित करूँ. तो गुरुजी looked at me like यदि कोई गल याद नहीं रखनी है and बस भूल जाओ इसको. मैंने कहा ठीक है. For good 6 months, I could never face Guru Maharaj's Swaroop because I was so scared. I was like, इतनी डांट पड़ी है. And then Sangat said, डांट भी blessing होती है. But you know, it's a very personal thing. जब गुरु जी आपको गाइड करते हैं, that is when you really understand what the mahima of Guru Maharaj is. It's not Guru, it's a Guru Maharaj who's guiding you. After that, everything became normal and everything. So when you start, so he'll start your journey very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop there. He'll see, he'll assess कि आप में वो मैं तो नहीं आया, वो ईगो तो नहीं आई. अगर आई है, down to 0 or maybe minus negative. And then coming back to that 7 is very difficult. But once that connection is established, why I'm trying to say this again and again is only because जो connection है वो direct है, no mediators. पाठ है, गुप्त है, दान है, गुप्त है. If you're doing it for yourself and you're doing it for the well-being of others. ये नहीं आपने donation करा के हमने तो जी इतना का, no. It's not supposed to be shared. The sense goes then. With Guruji, it's been a journey of learning, of living. I remember there was another dream that happened a couple of years back and that day, again, बड़े मंदिर में गुरुजी लेटे हुए थे. I think Markan auntie was pressing his feet and there was a स्वरूप of Guruji with the, if you must have seen, बहुत सारे गेंदे की माला है, बहुत पुराना स्वरूप है. And उसमें ना ऐसे वर्षा हो रही थी, घी की वर्षा, तेल की वर्षा हो रही थी. एंड पूरा ऐसे जैसे वो पंजाबी में कहते हैं ना चोर आता बिल्कुल. एंड आई वाज लाइक वाओ, यू नो. तो मैं फटाफट भागा, मैं स्टील की कटोरी लेके भागा, मैं नीचे ऐसे गुरुजी के स्वरूप के आ गया. मैंने फटाफट कर लेता हूँ. इट वाज ओवरफ्लोइंग दैट स्टील की कटोरी एंड मैं इतना खुश हो गया. तो गुरुजी ने कहा ब्लेसिंग है, ले ले. तो मुझे लगा वो मेरी मॉम का कमरा है. सो गुरुजी कहते हैं तेरी माँ का कमरा नहीं है, किसी होर संगत है जिन्होंने ब्लेस किया है, तेरे लिए ब्लेसिंग है तो एनू ले ले. मैं फटाफट वो बिना ब्रीदिंग करके वो फटाफट पी गया मैं जितना मैं पी सकता था. एंड द ड्रीम एंडेड. एनीवेज मॉर्निंग हैपेंड एंड एवरीथिंग. जैसे ही मैं उठा मम्मी मेरे रूम में भाग के आई. इज लाइक अमन अमन. मैंने कहा हाँ जी. कहते वो एक संगत के घर में एक अमृत वर्षा हुई है तो वहाँ से हनी गिर रहा है, वो बुला रहे हैं हमें. जिसको शी डिडंट टेल दिस टू एनीबॉडी, जस्ट टेल टू मॉम और टोल्ड टू मॉम और वन टू फ्रेंड्स ऑफ हर्स. So this is not a coincidence. And let me make another thing very clear. With social media coming in, Guruji's Sangat versus the Guruji's Bheed is exploding, which is not correct. Please, please refine yourselves in your journey. Do we need social media that much to promote our Guru? Guruji never used social media. So why should we? Because the simple fact is, there are so many videos and photos circulating which really is disheartening to see how they make fun of somebody who's created them. Please refrain from sharing and indulging in all that. That's an important message that I thought I'll share with everybody here. Guruji will teach you every point of your life what is right and what is wrong. And you will, as I said, learn retrospectively. I was not supposed to be here today. I was supposed to be somewhere else. But he made sure I come here for whatever reasons I really don't know. A similar thing happened back in London. I was there for Guruji's birthday, and again, with no intention, I was not supposed to be there. And then Guruji gave me this hint कि सत्संग करना है, and I was like कि nobody told me this, no संगत told me this, and मैं पूरे time वो 3 hour मेरी journey थी to London because I was in Bristol. एंड आई वॉज ट्रैवलिंग एंड मैं सोच रहा था पूरे 3 घंटे मैं क्या करूँ जो कि मुझे किसी ने बोला भी नहीं. एंड इट वॉज गुरुजी's बर्थडे. हाउ एन इम्पॉर्टेंट डे दैट इज. बट यू नो ही गिव्स दोज इंडिकेशंस व्हेन एंड व्हाट इज सपोज टू हैपन, एंड दैट्स ओनली अ पर्सनल फीलिंग व्हिच वन कैन रियलाइज. एवरीबडी हैज देयर ओन वे ऑफ कनेक्टिंग. मैं गया, मैं ध्यान ला के बैठा था, एंड दैट डे आई वॉज जस्ट क्राइंग लाइक सो मच. आई डोंट नो व्हाट क्लेंजिंग हैपेंड दैट डे, बट बीच में रो रहा था. पीछे से ऐसे आंटी का हाथ आया मेरे को. मैंने कहा हाँ जी सत्संग करना है. मैंने कहा हाँ जी नहीं सत्संग करना है. मैंने कहा एंड इट डिडंट कम एज अ सरप्राइज टू मी. इट वाज बिकॉज देयर वाज समथिंग व्हिच आई हैड टू शेयर बैक देयर. एंड देन 2-3 संगत्स केम अप एंड दे लाइक यू नो दिस वाज इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज ऑफ सो एंड सो रीजंस. So this is just very small abstracts of what I'm trying to say. The story is very very huge. हम लोग we try our best to do महिमा of Guru because shuru mein when you get connected to your Guru, you know I used to have a wallpaper of Guruji in my phone and I used to be very shy about it because you know लोग पूछते हैं तरह के, लोग सोचते हैं you know ये कौन है and everything. Everybody asks with different intentions and then you are always like you know I don't want to, you know, why indulge in all that. But later a realization came that he is my Guru, he is my pride. If I'm standing here it's because of him. The reason is आप जितने संगत के सामने अपना सत्संग शेयर करते हो, the more you share your Guru's energy, it's not to be contained. At this darbar with Guru Maharaj, it's supposed to be exponential. It's never supposed to be denominator wise. It's supposed to be shared. And it's something which is, you know, it's like a river. आपके पास एक लोटा है, आप उससे पानी भरो. Bucket है, bucket भरो. या फिर आप, you want to dive into that, you dive into that. He has given you a flowing river. It's just that आप कितने conviction से आ सकते हो. We come with lot of expectations. कि हमारी कार, वाइफ, relationships, everything. But the sole reason is the answer to everything in Guruji's darbar is usually acceptance or gratitude. That's what something is which is very important to realize. Dukh, sukh, anything, it's supposed to be acceptance. And to be doing shukrana is the most important thing. Being grateful about everything, even good, even bad, is something which is very important. So the essence of sharing all this, and today is such an auspicious day, it's Diwali. We're all so lucky to be in the presence of Guru Maharaj, who is himself Shiva incarnate. मेरे लिए, when I came to Bade Mandir, that day, I don't know, I was back in 10th class and mom and I, we had gone together. And the day I stepped into Bade Mandir, I was like, my journey is complete. I was so infatuated by that mandir because it was not a mandir. It was a real heaven. You know, for me, because I'm from a Sikh family, the amalgamation of Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Mahashiv, you know, I describe it as what I call it as Amrit Dhara. You know, that beautiful essence is something which you need to really understand and feel. If there's no feeling and if there's no attachment to it, then even if you come here, it's of no use. How to connect is something which is your own journey. हम लोग बैठे थे बड़े मंदिर, first time when I had gone, and I was like, लंगर करके जाना, it's so beautiful, Mama, I don't want to go back. And then she is like, And then she's like, नहीं नहीं आज late हो गया, we'll come back tomorrow. And मैंने कहा नहीं नहीं करना है, and it never happened. We came back. Mama gets a dream that night of Guruji sitting right there where she was sitting, and she looked like this. Guruji looked like this at her, and बहुत गुस्से से लंगर नहीं करा. And next day, mom rushed to Bade Mandir to do langar. That completed the journey. So again, as I said, these are abstract satsangs. These are experiences which you feel. For me, this was an experience. For somebody else, it's something else. But being humble is the most important. If you get experiences, if you get miracles, please don't call it a miracle, please call it a blessing. Guruji ke saath, if you are the most humble person, love is something which is to be showered on Guruji. Imagine he sees millions of people who come there, irrespective of anything, he blesses everybody. So the least we can do for Guru Maharaj is be thankful to him. Love him, but at the same time respect him. He is not our friend who we can just talk. I mean, he is our friend, but at the same time, that respect has to be there. When you meet Guru Maharaj, you bow down and you say, Shukrana Guru Maharaj. For everything, it's supposed to be Shukrana, Shukrana. And with this, I wish you a very, very happy Diwali, and happy Diwali to Guruji for everything, and for each Sangat who has their own journeys. Please keep coming to the Darbar, and this is the most simple and the most effective way you can get anything in life, but most importantly, you can get the blessings of Mahashiv himself. So with this, thank you so much. Jai Guruji, happy Diwali.